Good morning. In the fourth chapter, Reproductive Health of the 12th class biology, we have to study today the contraception. In previous class, we have discussed about the population growth rate of India, and we have discussed that this population growth rate is 1.7%, means 17 children per thousand parental combination per year is increasing in our country. And we have aware about that the consequence of this population growth rate. If this population is growing in this way, then in next 33 years our population can double itself. So that will lead to the scarcity of food, shelter and clothing, and that will be the very problematic in the limited geographical location, in the limited cultivable agricultural fields. So we have taken the different measures, that we have the marriageable age, which was earlier established, the 18 for the girls and 21 for the boys, male. So there is also an appeal from the from our society, from our healthcare departments, that there should be the increment in the marriageable age, so that this reproductive growth rate, this population growth rate can be checked, can be slowed. In this way, we have to study this. What are the contraception? The contraception is the process of prevention of unwanted pregnancy, and the tools, the equipments, the methods, that natural or artificial methods, the creams, the oral medicines, oral pills, which are used to prevent this unwanted pregnancy, is known as contraceptive. And this contraceptives will be, what should be the quality of the contraceptive? Then it is said that it should be easily available, it should be easily used, it should have the least side effect or no side effect, no, and it should be disposable, it should be self-insertable, so self-insertion can be there, and no, it should have the quality of the maintaining privacy. So this would be the characteristics of the contraceptives. No, though different contraceptive measures have been here, and that is the one measure, that is the natural method of contraception we have to study. And this contraceptives is like that if anybody and the pair and the couple and the marriageable couples are using the sexual intercourse and using this contraceptives, equipments, then they do not feel any problem, they do not feel any interference of this use, any interference in the sexual desire and sexual satisfaction. So this type of contraceptive should be made. So first method we have to use, that is the natural method of contraception. In this way, three contraceptive measures we have to study. One is the periodic abstinence. We know that the 14th day of the month on which the ovulation takes place after the induction of the FSH and LH, mainly the LH. So if during this period, when the egg is going to be released and coming to the ampullary-ischemic zone, if the sexual intercourse is not used during this period, then there is not chance of the meeting of the sperm and egg. So in this way, zygote formation will be prevented. So this is called periodic abstinence. The abstain, the avoid the sexual intercourse between 10th to 17th day of the month. 10th to 17th day of the month, so that the meeting of the sperm and the egg can be prevented. Second is given lactational amniore. Lactational amniore means after the parturition of the infant, the mammary gland is induced to make the milk, to secrete the milk, and this secretion of milk is very essential, and all the hormonal changes which is going during this period will be indulged into the milk ejection, into the milk production, so that the fetus, so that the infant can be nourished well or sufficiently with the colostrum, with the mother's milk. During this period, it is observed that for the next 6 months, when the intense breastfeeding is going on to the infant, there is not menstruation, there is not egg formation, there is not egg maturation. And if the egg maturation and ovulation is not taking place during the 6 months, then during this period, whatever the sexual intercourse are used, that will have no chance of the pregnancy, and unwanted pregnancy can be prevented. But after 6 months, during this period too, it has been said that there will be the chance of pregnancy. Means it is not sure and certain that this will be only preventing the pregnancy. But during this period, no ovulation, no menstruation take place. So for the next 6 months, during the intense breastfeeding, the sexual intercourse can be established and unwanted pregnancy can also be stopped. And the next one is, that is the withdrawal and coitus interruptus. Withdrawals or coitus interruptus. During the sexual intercourse, whatever the insemination is going on, whatever the penis is injected inside the vaginal tract or reproductive tract, if that penis is penis is withdrawn from the vaginal tract just at the time of ejaculation, just before the ejaculation. If the semen is not inseminated, if the semen is not ejaculated inside the vaginal tract, so if sperm is not going on, then sure it is that the egg and this semen and the sperms will not be meeting, and the unwanted pregnancy can be stopped, can be prevented. Next method is that barrier method. In this barrier method, different types of things, different types of equipments are used. The first that is made up of rubber and the latex sheath, that is the condom. This condom is available for the male and female both, and female will be using in the vagina and in the cervix, and the male will be using over the penis, and this will be worn over the penis. And at the time of sexual intercourse, it has been seen that at the time of ejaculation the semen is not going to ejaculate inside the vaginal tract, as this penis has been covered by the latex sheath rubber mat, that is the condom. And one condom which is recently made, scientifically made, that is the Nirodh condom. And about this it is said that this Nirodh condom, if worn over the penis, this will be preventing from the AIDS and sexually transmitted disease, which is spreads by the sexual intercourse with the different partners, multiple partners. If this Nirodh condom is used and worn over the penis, then virus, bacteria, what other type of sexually transmitted disease can be stopped, cannot be transmitted, cannot be spread from one body to another body. So this is the condom. Another thing is given, that is the diaphragm, cervical caps or vaults. It is used by the females in the cervix. In the cervix of the female reproductive tract, it has been used. And these are the diaphragms, these are the cervical caps, these are the vaults. And if these are used in the cervix and inserted inside the cervix, and it is said that this can be selfly inserted. A female can use this and can insert inside the cervix by their own, and can maintain the privacy. And after the use, it is disposable. It is reusable. It is disposable too. It is reusable too. For many times during the sexual intercourse, these cervicals, these vaults can be used, and the unwanted pregnancy can be stopped. And the third one and the last one today's, that is the foam jellies and other medicinal creams, which should be overlapped over the vaginal tract. And during the sexual intercourse, what is going to, when the sperms are ejaculated, that sperms will be neutralized. That sperms will be killed by the application, by the overlapping, by the use of this type of creams and foams over the vaginal tract. And these sperms will have not the swimming power, and it cannot swim and can reach to the oviduct. For today, this is only the contraceptive methods. Tomorrow we will study about the IUDs and the oral pills and their side effects. Thank you.